But mineuda na ye holy act. Na nyame sambema na ye da. It is called fornication. It is triggered by something else. Any demon gets the opportunity to enter. Because you are not permitted and you are not guided by God. So sex becomes more spiritual. And within a married couples who are not having sex, continuously or randomly, regular, most of the time they get problems. The more sex you have, the more covenant is created and the bond. Couples who live having more sex, they live more happy. They are always happy and excited because of the bond and that covenant created. It won't one day now tire sex. It gives the devil an advantage to get upper hand over you. And every true Muslim watching me and every true Christian watching me will understand that sex is more spiritual. Why? Because once you are in the act, you give the devil the opportunity to accuse you and enter into your life.
Okay.
So, number one, I said sex. Allow problems and troubles to be transferred into your life. Number two, demons are transferred through sex. Demons are transferred through sex. Number three, destinies are destroyed and dreams are shattered. Destinies are destroyed and dreams are shattered. Okay? There are many great people in our society. Today, they are nowhere to be found. Do you know why? It's because of sex. What sex has done to great men, you have no idea. Yeah? In our history, there was a president in America. Is it Clinton? Okay, so a lot of issues came and said, oh no, baby, that was White House, or no.
Yes,
that was the day he came down. Check through the Bible history. Check Solomon. Check David. Check Samson. Check Abraham. Most of the problems he went through. Check it and see. Great people were destroyed because of multiple sex. And what are we saying? We are saying that if you are a man, young man, and you can't control your sexuality, you know what you are doing? You are damaging your destiny. See, now you think it's a lifestyle. Now you think it's something you are doing to make yourself happy. And now, as a young man, you think the more you do after Charlie, I'm smart. I'm sorry, I can really fuck well. Charlie, girl, Charlie. And so you see that this generation, they rather want to even take aphrodisiac. Sexual,
so that they could last
longer and then make love to you until you cry and scream. So how many men and what that you have really enjoyed? No, it's like here we are in this world where we praise sex, we honor sex. As a matter of fact, we proud ourselves in sex. Yet sex is killing destinies.
Killing destinies, counselor. Nature say. Having multiple sexual encounters
to destroy you
will destroy you.
Yeah, because then the more you have sex, the more you encounter more spirits.
More spirits.
Yeah.
But what if you're faithful to a particular person?
Thank you.
This is the person that you have decided to get married to.
Now,
ni pay why a word drink. So we be worry no nkwana na ne no nkwana na ne ye bibi. And also udachi na wo destiny na be say.
All right. So let me explain something. Number one, you need to understand that there are spirits.
Yes, sir.
Whether you believe it or not, there are spirits. There are forces. Now, okay? There are times you may have the right concept, the right choice. You have made up the right, your mind is in the right frame. And then you have decided that, and then in the process of the sex, something happened. And sometimes we disappoint people. We are not even... we wonder why we did what we did. It's your baby to say, we are no more samba. Baby to say, now was saying Canada ya na me ware no. Minim ni eti a me ware. Do you know why? There are some women we are working so be ware na ade edi na chine that should not permit you to settle down with them. Now, number one, ade to me boa. Ebetimi ama wa ware no prayer. Number one. The more you do sex with her, the more na ade eti ni mu na ade eti mu ma ebi awade ni fie. You empower it. You strengthen it. Do you understand what I'm saying? Eti na ye fie ye nwade a. Na ka be fie ye nwade a. Ke yes ya ye bompa to Allah of God. We ye bompa in the name of Jesus. Na nyame eboa. But the more we do sex, then we are activating the forces to have an upper hand over us instead of God. So therefore, you end up disappointing the person, and then only to regret if you just say, it will be to because a man may jam you know, quite one of my son friends say, say, man, what they mean, and it's true. The reason is that once they keep having the sex with you all the time, something is happening. You are activating forces and not the presence of God.
Okay. Yes.
The next thing I hear to us now Obiati and say the youth must understand that sex is not ordinary, and he said diseases and sicknesses are transferred through sex. Diseases and sicknesses are transferred through sex. So when he says sexual transmitted diseases is through sex. And the truth of the matter is the sister, enipa bebre enya yare e bi ti say gonorrhea, e bi ti say bobodima me ayi syphilis, HIV, hepatitis B, herpes, and through sex. And I'm telling you, sex is not something you just do and clap your hands for yourself. Have you ever come across a man who is receiving an award at a national theater for having multiple sex partners? What should be that? I am award on national theater. Is let's invite Kojo Charles Benjamin Kosa. Because the man award BC on our the power when in March 24 the die. We are smart to be ancho. Take your award. No, but you know, I just want to thank the world for the record I've broken, and I think I'll be very smart. And they didn't know that this is how I was, and I've been able to deceive a lot of ladies, and thank God. I think that this year when I'm 20 almost and I did it very well. So thank you. Obian was the truth is that the more sex you do with other ladies and more ladies you do, the more shameful your life becomes. And check it. Bembe be you womanizer. Or baby I will change no member be a keke and they be a check their lives, and their end is very bad. By record. Most of them do that and they marry. Their marriages cannot survive. Yes.
How?
So I'm coming to explain. When we say baby, I will free bano. Eti wabano or ye Christiani or ye true Muslim. Bemano, only crofadi dasa. Now what they so winjai. You still doing it. So you are still connected to the world. You are still connected to your ex. You are still connected to the forces. So therefore, it will have an impact on your marriage. After the what you see, once you are connected still there, something will happen. Youth and sex, may see the youth must understand that sex is not an ordinary thing. It's very dangerous. The next thing, apart from diseases and sicknesses are transferred through sex, this is what happens. Sexual sin takes away your spiritual covering. Sexual sin, it takes away the spiritual covering on a man. Whether you are a Muslim, a Christian, or a Christian, anybody who goes around sleeping around, there is something we call spiritual covering. It is called the divine protection, the hand of Allah, the hand of God. It goes away. The more sex you are doing, you are never the same. Physically, you look the same. Physically, you look healthy. But there is something called divine protection from God. You don't enjoy it the same. Tina ye YouTube anyhow no. Abubu bodam anyhow no. Is it not wonderful that titeno and na papa munya stroke? Have you come to realize that your YouTube may bring a stroke? Na hwe enkwala dodo ne mranche ne mbabawa ewu a eboba ho. Na hwe ene ye papa dodo ewu. When you walk around from heart to feet, mranche ne mbabawa ewu. Wam do so chen ye papa mo. Eya funerals dodo aye in town. Check it and see. You realize that ye dudu ayeye mrantie ene mabawa echen ye memane ye papa mo. Why? Because the more sex you do, your spiritual covering is taken away.
Counselor, with issues concerning dreams, you say obi ohwa say on so dia nature say oni nyankopon ntemwa nature say nipa no message, because dreams are also messages
the truth is this. The more sex you have, number one, you can't pray. Your spiritual life becomes dry. Be real. Whether you're a Christian, you're a Muslim, whoever you are, the more sex you do, your spiritual life becomes dry. You cannot be smart anymore. You can't be active anymore. Number 2, the way you dream, it's affected. You can't dream well. First, now should I positive. When you give the callers the opportunity, first now should I now dream positive. Suddenly, when you start walking around sleeping with anything in the drawers, anything in panty, anything in trouser, suddenly you don't dream well. Your dream pattern changes. Do you know why? Because the more you are doing the sex, you are contaminating the spirit. Na busa ho say adenti na ye wade wo ba no fa ne ku achi bo adwaman a ne ku se ne ho agufi me ka ba ho busa ho say adan ye wade na be ma no ene wo ba foforo koda wo ba ne say me ku agu ne ho fi. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Wo go ne ho fi say ba cha wo me ye we enwa ye fi me hu fi we ye fi bibi wo ni padua ni ho agufi your friend wo kra no the spirit of the man, and that is what makes a human being function, not the body. The body contains the soul and the spirit. Adia timu ya ukra and usumsum na no de me dipedia we ye. On say na make kasa ye dipedia de kasa adia bi timi mu na ma make kasa. Sa de na hu gufia nyame ani nje. And I'm telling you this, our youth is contaminated because of the sex. The youth is me say ne obi twempro to me fra was say me call me boy ne ho. Da bia wane be dan na so ne be dan am say me mpre boy no wa block me. Boy in the buff 3 days in me, boy in Kasai. Other than how can't you exercise self-control, youth and sex? Now, sex is like water. Sex is like they do sex without thinking twice. They only think once when they are doing sex.
If sex is strictly for marriage, sanya ye kano.
Yeah.
Se empamo agro intehudie ni nyina ya wade enti ene Nyankopon boy. Ene adenti na sanya ye wo adolescent age no. On say udrum fie bia afi na afi no fo na ebobo afi na abotu fufu nwi na kire say wu nyini wa hu say enti adenti na udru sa stage na hu say you are ready for marriage na afi those sexual instincts and desires no na aba nia me pesa me kan say ye nipa no Nyankopon boy no wo de sa akono no ahyem enti se wo de akono na hyem dia adenti na nipa no eba ne kon ho a wantimi nkote bofra bi endi na mom yesi just awade unsusu say punishment.
Pacho, there's difference between desire and lust. Akono be na oka I desire for, I lust for.
On a normal
lust leads to sin. Desire has been, who did you say all day? Desire. What I say, this is karma. You desire for it. Why do you desire for it? Because that is the desire of a man. Every man wants to be great, desire. But when you lust to be great, it comes through enviness, and it's a sin. When you lust after something, it's a sin. Tina used to say, when you lust, and it's also written in the Quran, when you lust after a woman, it's a sin. It's not proper. So, asa kono ye friend you desire de e ye nhemu anyame dia mani pedua no eno eye de anyame dia cheni enya akono eti unya akono ye laster wrong ba unya tinka e desire. That is what God has placed in man. And no na udum pempensuo bi na free say hawa port mi kasa se be hawa awade. If that kind of passion e benel e kosoro ubi say na ye me wan say you virgin. Now we are certain kind of course, because I'm telling you this, even though God by his own wisdom has planted that desire, most virgins don't even understand themselves. Only a sad desire, but until you try it, you will never know what it contains. I don't think I Roman sisters. They don't even know what is manya orgasm and waba. They don't understand that. But what tried that? What did be that? Now, oh yeah, semi-Christian, semi-virgin. We say, on me now about like Yakese, like Obrashi, like Obihamian, like okay, like on penetrated though by then a hono. Sa desire na wono. Or ya na fe di akono oba ekisu. No why wait. Sabe. So nufum. So now you are getting another experience to realize that there's a failing more than desire. So wow. Then gradually you break virgin. You break virginity, your life is never the same. Trust me.
In the cycle of men, what happens is nipano odru mebunu 11 na adolescent age na hono atenkana ye ka ho asem no hyase wo ho onkoso hwe yo enso hono na afe astate wo sori anopa obeji good morning wo honom ni nyina na kire se nipa no ho sisi ne ho
eno na kire se wo nyini enti atenkana eba na make sure say you would desire so desire see you have a desire to marry you have a desire to travel a desire wo unyini no nyame hyehyɛ yemu no saa na wayɛ no so wudum pempesu bo se mihia bema I don't know what be some pempesu na then you are about to take a plan and a decision to enter into dating courtship that you marry. But you don't walk around having sex with anything and everybody simply because you think that is the way out. Then you are contaminating your soul and your spirit. And it will destroy you. Especially a man. A man there, or baby and your sister. Okay, be me a prostitution. But a baby and or baby and or said that trans said, me pay me money, me pay me money. And you know what is our spirit of lust. I want to mean control. Just baby be man another. Need the spirit of lust. Number 2, a man do now keeps sleeping around with different men because of our way and ye. Of our way and ye. It can be petty and compese kwajo kwa many chas Benjamin Kosa and in the better. But the coin so about see a disappointing abase. A mema turning other without her awareness. In other words, one soon that baba. It's your baby to say, "Mrs. So many mema 99 other." The people go like, "Hey, Sabi, what about them? Then how? And you be in the hand war. Obu or one shed us out." But the number and the process of disappointment. Amana jump here. And the best sanswa. Na me too about it. Say, "What was sad and you mistake and your fault." But spirits don't you know excuses.
Okay.
Sex and the youth, bondage and satanic soul tie. I've spoken about that. So the more sex you have, the devil is able to bound you and use you for his purpose. And maybe one na opportunity na no matter. Mama na say Charlie me mama like girls I don't know like say
map
me. You know Bible so I say me your favor. Like like let me be a cannot stand. Like a spirit of lust. The enemy plant it in your life just to destroy you. So the more sex you have as a youth, bondage and satanic soul tie.
Yes, sir.
Sex and the youth, it leads to being a slave to more than sexual sin. And I repeat, the more sex you have, it will lead you to other sin. The more you keep having sex with women, suddenly you become a liar. The sexual sin, that act, is leading you to other sin. And today I shall or say a liar. You cannot be moving from one lady to the other and be faithful. You have to lie. Hello, mata, but from back, but what it takes him out or cosmetics. And so the more sexual sin you entertain, it leads to other sin that you don't plan of. So suddenly you can lie and go like, hey, we say I could watch we try to not see no some and I'm sure you fear that you can be the chum. Hey man, yes, smart and coach me. And yes, smart are you. You see, the sexual act is leading you to. So sexual sin is connected to other sin.
Okay.
And the last one. It gives the devil the legal ground to operate. And my coin, I'm over seminar coin, and I was sell dachi. A sell when we yam. My baby be children on me. But be out time and mad down when we ebinio. I say. Or baby a member do a time of the idea with your friend in Munyam, when you munyam, and munyam yesko. Obi to be sure say when you do papa. I won't munyam show me now what dachi. Yeah, ma many and none na was sa your mano. I don't know mutimikasa. I want papa when you do when yam. Show you many basabasawati. When you do. And when you do be I say, Nina Pansam. Ya toughy Nina. You didn't know kiss asa. Do you understand what I'm saying? So sexual sin with the youth is destroying our youth. And now sex is sold everywhere. Magazine sex, TV, sex. I keep telling people that every program you are doing on TV is going to be there for the next generation to come and listen. So we should be careful what we promote on our TV stations. Why? Because our children are going to raise up or get up and watch it. And you also when you actually no 20 years ago, 10 years ago, saying TV. So what are we teaching our generation? Why? You see, whatever this generation is doing is going to affect them tomorrow. And so therefore we are advising the youth, don't just walk around having sex with every woman, every man, because sex is more spiritual than physical.
Sex is more spiritual than physical. And no counselor amayati asi and chese ayen sempi bisa sana wana wo drink make say body count send ye tie nie make kura ye keka ho ni the flanks ni ade kan wa be 300 so de ni ye ka spiritual asemi de ne ayen sempi counselor Mrs. Akufu Boateng ehwe fabric center Nyankopon Inshirawo ankasa medofo busiafo na chese ni nyina na counselor amayati ase no wabone tofa amayati ase se sex de ne papa mu a anka awadiem na ewo se udis adwuma no efise eno no awurade mu no eyenhyira awurade mu no bibia ekoso kama making kind messages ni bi na afei no ye de bi atwa so eti meko WhatsApp medin kan akọ WhatsApp na afei mako Facebook metwema fa Facebook na ye bie phone lines na tum na afei o question bia o bia so na wabusa na afei ye de atwa so ewo honom numbers no ye de beto screen nani na wati mede ato edwa. Okay, messages no pu na epu ba ma menken kan bi. I say please, my question does not relate to the topic of the day, but please kindly help me. I got married for 10 years and got to know that my wife was cheating on me. Due to that, we separated and I found another lady. We dated for a while and I married her. We have 2 kids now. My former is also staying with another man. My problem is my former marriage was an ordinance one. I sometimes feel that one day, if her relationship does not go well, she will come and attack my marriage. What do I do, counselor?
Once you go to court and then you marry, now when guno, a criminal issue. So if that lady is still watching, I mean, the ex, you know, or she'll go to me report to me a chill, a criminal by law, a criminal say, ungu awadi, we been chair. Yeah, bibi wasa ungu awadia yan wade wo ba for fragisi wogu no enti ungu na wawade no obani to be seen no court because this is an act of criminality.
2 years.
Yeah, it can be 2 years. And also wako wade oba for otumi de ko court na otumi fane ko court into no ye no efie die be. So I would advise the man he should do something about on penwa on ne ko court nko jai boko nyesa abanse to be kano.
Good evening, Auntie Valerie. Please, God bless the good work you and counselor is doing for Ghana and the whole world. Please, I'm Eunice from Nungwa. My guy I love very much is very handsome and very good but very dirty when he removes his boxers for me to wash. Hey, but I wonder why he's not shy sometimes. But I can't talk to him because he feel he's okay and he knows that I know he's that kind of person who knows his right people. Please help me.
He has a problem. He's not ready to also listen. And nobody will entertain the fee. And nobody will love somebody who is very fee. And what we will say to the lady is that she should work hard, look for somebody to take the guy to, counseling, process. No, in casa. Also,
adepa. Good evening, please. You said demons are transferred through sex, but unfortunately, we've already committed the sin. So please, counselor, what should we do? Please help us. I'm Nana from Tardy.
So next week we'll talk about the remedy, how you can really deal with yourself when you have already committed yourself into it.
Okay, until next week we'll talk about it. Good evening, counselor. I'm Mavis from Abokobi. I'm so much in love with this guy and he loves me, but I see this disrespectful attitude in him, which I believe is the fault of the mother, because anytime he tells me about misunderstanding between him and his dad, the first thing I ask him is, what did mommy say? Then he goes like, mom said I shouldn't mind him. So as at the moment, I only say, okay. But the next day I try to talk sense into his head. Although he listened to me anytime I correct him. But my fear is, since it's his habit, what if we marry and he doesn't listen to me again? Since it's his character. His mom has trained him with so much pampering, and he loves his mom so much. Counselor, please, can I marry this guy?
This is Mabi's boy. You have a problem, lady. You're going to live with this the rest of your life. So two things: either you solve it or you walk out. And if you don't solve it, it will not stop, because this is how he is. It's like, love me the way I am,
okay,
and you can't handle it. So you solve it or walk out.
Oh, you're looking good, baby girl, and happy belated birthday to you, and my greetings to boss Abba Hilda, Counselor Nyakopon Shrao. Medasi Bibre. Also, Madam Valerie, you didn't read my text to be discussed. Please, I need help, because I've lost the love I have for my husband, because he's fond of ladies. He goes to social media to take ladies' numbers, to chat with them, to the extent of calling them, video calls, sending pictures, and requesting for their sexy pictures as well, and giving comments, likes, and a whole lot. I have sat him down, asked him to stop. It has affected me sexually. My libido is off, and gradually I've been flirting with someone for 2 weeks now, and the person is married, but also has issues with his wife. And this man has followed me for 3 years now. The feelings we are both feeling is intense. I don't know what to do. I'm confused. I think I have fallen in love with this new man. Counselor.
Wow. So both parties has a problem. Ni bema no ni kunu or ni boy, is it husband or boyfriend?
Only ni kunu.
Ni kunu
husband.
Ni kunu a flector. Right?
Yes.
Ni kunu ni ma Facebook, you know, and why our bre. Otimi. I don't know, so I could fall into the hands of a married. Can I say something to her? That this is the greatest mistake of her life. That you couldn't solve the problem, you didn't finish, and then you've jumped to fall into the hands of a married man, and you don't even know where you are going with this married man. So our advice, two things will happen. Either you leave, one should leave one. So either you tell the man, it's okay, I can't. Because this lady will never know peace. Husband, how would you feel? So I'm advising that it won't help her, so she should work on herself.
Okay, I'm actually out of myself. Today's message really hits me so hard. God bless Counselor so much. I'm waiting for the redemption discussion next week. Yebeshe na chese Counselor Amaye Atino Mebiase. Hi, I'm Caroline from Tema. I have so many guys, but they are all disappointing me one way or the other. And now I'm dating 2 guys now. What should I do?
Wrong.
Caroline.
So, yeah, wrong. Kalo, wrong.
Karo.
Mepe kalo no. Wrong. So, work on yourself and choose one out of the 2, because you can't settle with 2. You can only go with 1.
Please, I've had sex with my girl just once. We've not done it again. What should I do? We've made plans to get married.
And yes, you won. You've not done it again. It's okay. Move on. Now I'm planning, I'm worried.
Until nature or more demons in an trigger.
Oh, so bako to a demon bako. But the truth is, the sense of human nature. Oh my one.
Yes.
They should just pray for forgiveness and move on, and God will be with them. That's all.
So
when you do something wrong and then you repent, it's okay. You move on with your life.
So then it means I can have sex and pray for forgiveness.
So you see,
and have sex again and pray for forgiveness.
You don't pray for forgiveness. You repent. There's difference between forgiveness and repentance. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Enchebia ye baby phone lines na tum enti. Okay. Ye bia your phone lines na tum wadaroma fre na ene ye ntwetwe nkomo na fe ye wom bia no nso wadwen kire no ma menhu. Na ye fa bibia ehihye so kama. Good evening. I'm Felix from Spintex. My lady told me she feels guilty whenever we had an affair. She just told me she can't continue that again, and I thought she's seeing someone else. But thanks to you, she's been watching you, and I think I understand now.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Nature say these are messages. Good evening, please. My problem is my boyfriend always ignores me after sex. What should I do? My name is Comfort.
Please, I would advise you walk out. I mean, the gentleman is all around you because of sex. After sex, you are nothing to him.
Okay. After sex, you are nothing to him. Okay. I'll say, hello, God bless you, counselor, so much. But I have a sister who is always attracted to men. Please, how can I help her? And sana ubepem no, you were your first caller. So hello.
Hello.
Yes,
I'm
dear.
Valeria.
Valerie, me pacho meet you wadaroma medofo.
Mbese mbisa cancer. We are married woman. So I and mbisa na say me kuno no me ni da. Nsuo no onfe ngum. Enti mbese mbisa say no hwe ye din. E boni ana say enye boni me na wo baako.
Okay.
I think the husband is not doing well. I mean, no wife for Dana who ban we year free mu. I think that is the plan of the husband. Say, or the woman getting bell. So why don't you sit and then have a teamwork? Say, okay, me best bell. If you want to be on this, what do you call it?
Pills
or something. So
birth control,
you know, pills or whatever. Then say on in dan watching a film. It doesn't speak well, even if it is not the sin. It doesn't show respect to the woman.
Okay. Yeah, obi so ahomane so hello.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening, Midofo.
Counselor. In fact, this evening, I'm like, I don't know. Call you this afternoon. Like, I call you before you discuss this discussion. I'm coming to your office tomorrow with...
Hello?
Okay. If he had called me before discussing this one, he would have come to my office with gun.
That's what he said?
Yes.
Okay.
I think that he has a problem, okay? And then, Senko Frame no kind American, Kobeka say, no.
Asem.
And Nasem na maka.
Yeah.
And I say, be on the year and Nasem and Empana. And the OCCA, Eka, Dipan Beka say, or catch them na maybe the Abijana Hayaka. Just a ubo be a kutia, but on frame on the main guy, just one American, and so Pesach say, very good. Yeah.
Okay. And see, counselor, where Ninyaba is attracted to men, what should he do for the sister?
I mean, I think that everything depends on the sister, not the brother. You can only advise her that even though you look attractive and nice to men, you need to take very good care of yourself so that some of the men will not take advantage of your beauty and sleep with you. That's all. Okay,
thank you very much for the education tonight. I have been married for the past 7 years now, and for the past 1 year, my husband has not had sex with me. I need to see counselor, please. I'm going through a lot. My name is Charity from Mamprobi.
For the past 1 year, the husband hasn't had sex with her. I think that this time, baby, I do need here. About me, you need how many times on Niku Nakasa. I still Nikun in die. But I course sana cha on board parents namani. That is on only parents, not Burma the parents, on only parents. Not the parents and the Burma the parents in Kasa. They can take it from there.
Okay. Please, cost of credit problem. My girl doesn't call me. Should I continue with the relationship?
No, stop. Don't continue. Until unity, mano. It's getting na yaka.
Debbie, say, get no, only credit.
Getting your credit, no, your friend boy, no.
Only credit.
And a boy is soon to be, mano.
Ono soon to be. Hello, Medofo, me pacha udini baby akasa free. Wadaruma.
I'm pacha, your family Francis. Me kasa free East Legon.
Me papa me pacha man committee wadaruma.
Pacha na many ababa bi ho. Call 2 years near.
Okay.
Na you share and begin na person you be having sex.
Okay.
But as an in behavior and so baby party saying kunyanka or have sex no. Ntina ma santa me wa na se misro se me so anyen so ahwe na fa me pon. Ntina person counselor etumi fo. Na fe
maintain the castle be as a crack, trust me. Or say, only girl in the hole, now girl on the 3 day.
They've been there for 2 years. They agreed not to have sex, but girl on any behavior.
So that's all. You need answer be a beam.
Sister, they tata no so was rosa 1 year na fan con. No be a person. I
found the concept girl no before I
no be a come then the second no compared to
one come then no.
Obano.
I come then no. Obo woman. So the gentleman should sit her down and say, you can't say, and this is what we would do. So please, let's sustain it.
Okay. All right. Inti senior counselor can nature say, if I'm go boss, who person the boss wa, na wadaroma waye no hwade na bibia akoso kama. God bless you, Counselor and sweet Valerie. I'm Efwa from Kaswa. I've been with my beloved for the past 5 years now, and I can proudly say we haven't had sex since. But my problem is nowadays my beloved sometimes asks for sex, but when I ask him why he wants sex now, since we agreed not to break my virginity before marriage, he tells me he's suffering. He's a very good man though. Please ask a counselor, can the pressure from him make me compromise? Or what should I do, please?
Yeah, the pressure from him can make you compromise. Very simple, because at the point, pressure, the bar as a virgin, you look and say, okay, my farmer no jaime. And now probably you are so much in love. Pressure, they can make you have sex with him.
Okay, yeah. Hello, Medofo.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, Medofo. Me pacho, who did baby akasa free? What
in fact, my tree is not good if I can speak English.
Sure, go ahead, please.
Okay, my name is Janet Okai.
Okay, and you're calling from?
I'm calling from Kuntuse.
Okay, so let us know exactly what you want to talk about.
Oh, I just want to say thank you very much to Counselor over there.
Okay.
God bless him so much for the messages given to us. In fact, I've learned so much. He has really shaped my life. I have a reconstruction of mind altogether concerning relationships. And I just want to say thank you so much and God richly bless him.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much. God bless you too. Good evening, Sister Valerie and Counselor. Unfortunately, I find myself in what Counselor is saying, and I really need help because I'm just full of lust and I don't know what to do.
What was the last that came because of the number of men or women? No, the one who would now come on yes. And now yes, I do baby addicted to it.
Yeah,
it's so easy to break addiction.
Yeah. Hello, good evening. I'm Bright from Taifa. I'm 25 years. I don't fuck too long with my real strength, but I can fuck like when I take 5 tramadol before I feel okay. How do I stop this? Blah blah.
Honum tramadol. I have 25 years boy.
Just one also want to me fan a who in
sex. That on tramadol 25 for the
on 5.
Back 5.
I take 5 tramadol before I feel okay.
And some what you mean about that. And also to me call 1 hour.
Oh my God. I know dear.
I'm very sad.
Also, how do I stop this?
This is counseling, and yet just one talk, no jai. We hear counseling, and then also he must go to church, a good church, of course. Okay. A pastor can help.
Right, Wadaroma, counselor, Amawati, you need counseling. You need to be spoken to. I will see a kasachra na utino maybe na tramadol 5 at 25 there by 35 na ansha na tramadol no increasing extra 5 na kofanse bibi aba. Hello, please, good evening. My problem is I've had sex with 3 ladies in my life, but I am currently insisted not to do that again, but instead I masturbate to keep myself out of that. Please, is that good? My name is Joshua from Ablekuma.
So you see what has happened. Sex now, and for all you know, one of the ladies out of a man or no man, the spirit of lust. Esa is connected to masturbation because lust will lead you to masturbation. And you be no obande back what da or what's our problem, but when you're aware, you must also masturbate. You may never know where it's coming from. It's because of who you slept with.
Mama Patience says, "Good evening, dear. Thank God for your life. Thank you so much, Mama Patience, and God bless Counselor for the powerful message this evening and where I can actually get this message." To buy. I want to buy this message. Papa, any was a CD.
But you're CD. Nah, CD. May I do it?
So starting now, I'm on for in Sakana. I want to buy it. Let's just say I know I did. Good evening, Val and Counselor. May God bless you abundantly for me. This generation needs to learn. Okay. So hello.
Counselor, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening, Counselor. We the youth, some of us, we sleep with more than 40, 50 ladies already.
That's right.
So according to what you are saying, we possess a spirit or part of all those ladies into our spirit right now. And what are we going to do? What should we do about this, please? We need help.
Okay.
I did more than 50 ladies, to be honest.
Yeah. I like that. See the way he's being honest. And trust me, see, young men, no, we sleep with women and sometimes we lost count. Because Obu are born quickie. Obu are only serious. What could be? So 15, what can we do? Nyami Adman next week Wednesday, we will talk about remedy.
Okay.
We'll do it.
We'll do it. Okay. Counselor Canadian Nakianiki will definitely talk about it. Also, this generation needs to learn. One of the first day we got married, my husband told me he will marry more than one wife. I thought it was a joke. When I was pregnant with my third child, I met my husband in bed with his girlfriend on our bed. I understand to protect my husband's integrity, so I didn't tell my parents. He's very abusive and very disrespectful as well. Things are not working well in our marriage, but because of multiple sex he's doing outside our marriage, he's not disciplined at all. I have asked him not to lay hands on our children because I see him as unclean and deceiving himself as a good Christian. My love for him is fading out gradually. I'm
sad to hear this text message. It's a very strong message. Once the man keeps, sleeping around from Nawadi, if you around, a lot of women know it's going to affect the family. That is it. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Hello, my name is Alice from Okay. My name is Alice I'm from Pokuya. Say, please, I'm in love with my ex, but he says he doesn't love me. But he's really good in bed. What should I do?
I have no answer for him.
For her.
I'll say open the ex and the ex need good in bed.
Counselor, remember. Hello, Medofo.
Hello.
Yes, sweetheart. Me pacha wudini baby akasa free wadaruma.
Pacha me with me kasa free kasa.
Manenko kaswa.
Me pacha me ni obiti. Yatna for 2 years and for 3 years, but I'm a virgin. Let's have one breaking me. If I say why, but I am there. It's to me who they are to continue with him again.
A DNA ACC, wadaruma.
If I told my men or empire, say many man better.
Okay. Mameno, now I can't the on person on the bear man better. Yo, counselor, be too for counselor.
Pacho said,
Wadaruma,
I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I went off. Somebody sent a message, it's very sad. So,
okay, after that, we will read that message.
Listen.
Or say, he only obinete for the past 2 years, cohabitation. Bemana and Adrian so bewareno. Na, Obana mame S1 TSA Emma Awadian so no, Sisi and 1 year day.
Obana mame so 1 penny. And I bear money, good, huh? Bear money, so 1 penny to 1 year day. Dainty na 1 penny. I was set on what bay and in the bear man. At Nasi Bonko Mobusa said, I didn't know my penny. Now come over and I know mammy. When I am I can say, who will be chimprana be being coyes to catch our mammy. That is Obana see to be. Because Okaka back a craft focus over what they know. Mammy can do because soon I will catch them. Say, gay with Mukasa will more dear. I hope you understand me. It won't be and he said, then I know mammy, I can then also. Boy, name you be Bianca. Not so or don't know what. This lady can speak to her own mother. They can go and meet the gentleman's mother.
Okay, counselor, message Ben on Sakai.
Sorry, a young girl of 21 years, but she's telling me that she needs help because the number of men, she's addicted to sex, and it all started with somebody sleeping with her, and she doesn't know how it came, and she can't stay a day without sex. But 21 years, that's what I'm saying. Our youth and sex, it's sad. The 21 years, only 25 years, I want to become her life. So the youth is destroying our own lives. Yeah, say brabo through sex. Because we see sex to be hope. And nothing as they say, Washa, and dry de mad buso. So Ratokuma no aphrodisiac. 1 hour. No, that mate. See what you are doing. You are enjoying today to suffer tomorrow. You are wasting your future. And look, sister, let me say this. Your youth is your strength. Your youth is a gift. Don't waste it.
True. Your youth is your strength. Your youth is obviously Valerie, hi, you're looking beautiful tonight, and belated happy birthday to you. Thank you so much, my dear. It says I have never had sex before, but the thing is I see women that I would want to have sex with, does it mean I have contracted demons too?
This is the spirit of lust. If other women will be attracted to you, yet you not have sex with them, what do you see? What do you imagine?
Yeah.
So what do you see? What do you imagine? The imagination triggers lust. Because you're, hey, we had Nandike Befe, we panning that, we are more doggy pa, hey, we power down what pigeon, you know. So that imagination will lead to that sexual, you know. So imagination is very powerful. Imagination is connected to your thoughts. Your thoughts are your imaginations. Your imaginations are your you. That is your view. So for me, that imagination is lust.
Okay. Auntie, please kindly tell counselor that he should help me out with my problem. Good evening. I slept with a girl so many times while she was on her period, but we broke up since and I haven't been myself again. Please help me out.
And so we hear counseling and also deliverance. Yeah. So obetumi contact me through WhatsApp and to phone call. We will help.
Doesn't mean you're not supposed to even have sex with your wife when she's on her menstrual period.
Having sex with your wife or whoever in a moment of menses is totally bad. Not just the spiritual implication, but physically, it can create a lot of problems for the man and the woman herself.
But then a bit more person more use that opportunity. But
We'll
then
continue.
we'll talk about that.
Yeah.
My major final way.
0244 515544 and all social media handles DY Donkoh. Ubetimi sa join or Telegram. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Kwampa Van.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy
Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
Oh, wow. My God.
I'm grateful. Thank you so much. Hey, Moses, never understand.
It's a surprise.
Yamin show.
Wow. What a shock.
Thank you so much.
We are man of surprises.
Okay.
Hi, why you can't talk? Please talk.
Director
Talk.
Yamin Shrao, Moses Yamin Shrao, Counselor Yamin Shramo,
Kantanka.
and the whole Kantanka brand, Eradi Shramunyina, for this wonderful gift. I'm so much grateful. Thank you guys so much. Me who has a mamenka, just a jimensa. Abusiafo, aha.